is the year 2005. The treacherous Decepticons have conquered the Autobots' home planet of Cybertron. Cybertrons. Cybertron. Cybertrons. Cybertron. Cybertrons. 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 Cybertrons. Cybertron. Cybertrons. Cybertron.
We now return you to the Children of Primus.
And welcome to another adventurous episode of the Frenzy Freestyle Sunday with something happening in the background here.
Uh-oh.
How are you guys doing?
I will be with you.
Doing well.
Yeah, I will be with you as long as I have power because we're getting a pretty tropical
I
storm
was just
right
telling
now,
Spin
so-
about it.
Mhm.
My sister's down there too. You know,
Mhm.
up in Lake City, they're only getting just rain and wind right now. It's not horrible, but they got 3.5 inches the first 10 minutes that it came through. Then it rested, and the second wave's just now hitting them.
Yeah, I'm right on the coast, so our power has flickered a couple times today, but luckily it hasn't gone out.
Yeah, it's crazy with it being storm season for everyone because the same thing with the last couple of weeks. We've been hit with some storms too, so it's just created a lot of chaos within the city.
Yeah, we had tornadoes here Tuesday.
Yay.
It started in a buddy of mine's front yard and went for like 18 miles.
That is crazy.
Settom, what are you showing us here?
It's Raphael.
Yep. I got better pictures of them. I sent Spin the pictures to since the little screen and me trying to do stuff with the two separate hands is a little difficult. But yeah, the little tails of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mix and match. So they got the four bros, Metalhead, Splinter. I don't have Splinter and Metalhead yet, and then these two other robots I don't know the names of. But I'll probably just be goofing around with these for a bit. And I think I sent in a link to the little Facebook album where it'll be easier to see them. Where it's actual pics rather than me trying to struggle being like, ugh.
Okay, and I have the Facebook album.
Apparently a tornado just hit Lakewood Ranch. Yay.
How far? Yeah.
Probably about 15 miles up the road.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
You're fine. Kitty.
Meow.
Justin. Hi, Justin.
I'm waiting to hear his cat.
Deceptikitty got her voice back, so she's been talking a lot lately.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What kind of turtle bot is that?
It's Metalhead, isn't it?
Is it Metalhead?
No, there's 2 of them came with Metalhead's heads, but I don't have Metalhead proper and full. So like each one of these, they come with like an extra head, leg, or arm, like 2 of those 3 type of parts, and then weapons and
Oh, you build it as you buy them?
traditional weapons, their extra weapons and whatnot.
That's cool. I love how many accessories comes with turtles.
Yeah, yesterday I got these, and I was like trying to come up with this crazy oh yeah, this one. Ah, crap. Where is this cloth? This one's a little effed up. No. Oh yeah, that will help. Yay, save my hand. Oh.
And on arms.
But this one gets crazier. Because on the product shot, if you go on like Entertainment Earth, they don't show that there's a little guy in his belly, kind of like Krang with his suit. Come on.
That's cool.
What?
Are they like 5mm ball joints?
I have no idea what size.
Well, I have the images that you sent of the turtles on the screen. One of them.
Yeah, you just want to cycle through them.
So this one is the Raphael.
Yeah, I think it's the Raphael. Then I have them in order, like, so I had the matching pictures clumped together. So I think it's 13 of them. Yeah, you might figure out which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is my favorite from which one ended up the most still all together.
Metalhead is one of my favorites because I had him when I was a kid.
Nice.
And on Raphael's back, he has that pizza cutter. I love that accessory. I had one.
Yeah,
I think it came with my Michelangelo.
I'll pull them.
What other reveals did you guys have this week?
You can go. I want to go last because I'm waiting to see if a couple of people actually tune in.
Nice.
This is my vinyl record that finally came in of the 1984 soundtrack. This is supposed to be the limited edition one. And the reason why it's limited edition is because the pressing is made with some really mixy vinyl instead of your standard.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So for pre-ordering this on Amazon, I got this special edition. And then if you flip it around, it's got a Decepticon.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have to clean it up. One review I have to say is the edges are definitely not finished. And by even touching the edges, all of the flash came off onto the record. Now I got to clean it before I can even play it. I got to find my brush first. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was unfortunate. For the limited edition one, I figured they would, finish the process, but that's okay. I'll do it myself.
It's more of a just put it together and get it out there right away.
It took them a while. I ordered this in May, and it was announced a little bit before, maybe the month before. And it's got some original artwork here by Matt Ferguson. I'm not familiar with him, but he does some great work here.
The fight on the dam, Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, this was supposed to. Hey, James. Thanks, James. This was supposed to have come with a digital key, but it didn't come with this one. So maybe I have to inquire on Amazon. Do I actually get the digital version as well? There's supposed to be a digital version coming out.
And James also says, "Hey guys, I was doing some Walmart grocery shopping and I found a Walmart exclusive TF Legacy United Star Raider Ferric, a lucky find."
Right on.
Yeah, they've been
Nice.
popping up on the Facebook groups.
Is that record still available?
I
Or is
think
it sold
so.
out?
I don't remember it being sold out. I think you could still order it on Amazon. Yeah, it just got released. Like the release date was the 26th of July, I think.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. So they did 3 releases prior to this, which were all limited runs, like a normal limited run, which you'd see with a vinyl record. But this one is like a ongoing run, but the first running is supposed to be limited. Let's see if there's still any left of that one.
SETTOM keeps giving us the Kilroy. Just lead him forward.
Okay, let's put one more bottle put together.
Nice.
So yeah, the mace arm and the claw arm. So I think I had the mace arm on Leonardo and the claw arm on Splinter. A little dude's in his belly, like Krang is on his little dude. So since they did this guy, maybe they'll hopefully do Krang in his bodysuit in the third or fourth wave. Should be neat. I'm gonna try to get the other robot here put together next. I don't think the brothers, I need to show what they look like because I think we all know what they look like.
Cool. Actually, let me just share on the screen. Deceptikitty has just sent. There we go.
Yeah, so this is the vinyl record I got, and since I'm in Canada, you could see it says $12.52 shipping and import charges, so I had to pay a little bit plus for that one. And if you scroll down, it does say that I get a digital version of this, but I have to log into my Amazon audio account, which I don't think I've done that on the Amazon.com account before. So yeah, I got the digital version somewhere.
Oh, which they, yeah, I guess you would have to download it.
Yeah, I could use their Amazon music app, I guess. And also what's cool about this one, and that's different than the previous versions, is that there is a 40th anniversary remix of the Transformers theme.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like techno remix or something like that. And I've yet to listen to it. So I'm excited to hear what that's all about. Some people are saying, oh, whatever. But let's hear it. I'm interested.
Oops.
Jiminy.
That usually means if they added a song, that means they would have to have removed one from a previous version. So I'm wondering which one was removed. I'll have to get into that once out.
Bots and cons and bots and cons.
The guy that had the sword that Deceptikitty was admiring earlier.
Yeah.
Cutlet. And it has the little cloak. And the cloak looks pretty good. I put it on the bros. Tried it on the bros. It looks really good on Raphael and Leonardo, just if you leave them as their default. Michelangelo, he's a goof, so he kind of looks like ill-fitting, like it's hanging off of him. Donatello, he's somewhere in between Leo's and Ralph's looking good in it to Mike looking like a child. So, Mike,
Liddy, I think it'd be cheaper for me to have you buy me one of those and send it to me.
Is that right?
It later.
Wait till you see the U.S. price.
Well, I saw your eBay link here. It's $50 US.
Oh,
yeah. Right there in Walmart for like.
But the price here on Amazon, that's American price. So $40.
No, that's Amazon. I went to eBay. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so clearly whoever has it on eBay got it, from Amazon. They're reselling it on eBay.
Exactly. It's supposed to be an Amazon exclusive release.
Wow.
Yeah, for now. And then eventually we'll start seeing it in stores, probably at like the HMV booth at Toys R Us. But the black vinyl record will be released in stores, I imagine.
But then again, even with the direction that that eBay's going, the person selling it on eBay probably doesn't even have it.
Exactly. Like this happens a lot with drop shipping. If it's still available on Amazon, you don't have to put it in your inventory to list it on eBay. Just like buy it when it sells and then actually have Amazon ship it directly to the sender so you don't have to pay double for shipping.
Yep.
Call it Evil Bay for a reason.
Okay, yeah, it's the same price here.
Yeah, this was expensive. Altogether, Canadian with conversion, it costed $76. And the reason why I know this is because it arrived late, because I had to change my credit card since the time I ordered it. And they're like, your payment failed. So I had to re-enter my credit card, and they only told me after the delivery was delayed.
Oh my gosh.
$76 and change, the Canadian. Deceptikitty says hi, James.
We can hear.
Yeah, Freakenstein says, "What up, bots?" And it says, "Have you seen this? The new trailer for the G186 movie made by a fan."
That's cool.
Cool. Somebody's upscaling it to 4K and really making it look just sweet. Somebody else has already done it with all the episodes in the movie, but this guy's doing it like, high quality, maximum effort. I mean, it looks fantastic.
It does.
Awesome. I love that. That's a great project. I can't wait till Artist Stan has like a compilation. Somebody has been releasing Artist Stan's work and like putting it together in like a fan edit type of thing. I've seen a couple of those floating around, and particularly myself, there's a lot of gripes I have with the movie, so I wanted to do some editing myself, like frame by frame. So I had a Surface tablet and a pen, and the first thing I did was at the beginning when Unicron is approaching Lithone, the cell for Unicron is above one of the buildings. So it seems like Unicron is really small because he's smaller than the building. So I edited that by hand to have the building in front of Unicron. So he looks more ominous. And then at the end where Hot Rod is falling into Unicron and he lands on a spike, the cell is like way off. I tried to edit that one, but it's not as easy as it appears. It's not simply just like the cell being misplaced. It's actually the cell was animated incorrectly, and the best way to rectify it is to do it how they did it. So that's a long time work in progress.
So these were what I was talking about from Showzi's store. Whenever you order anything from Showzi's store.
Oh, right. Yeah, you were mentioning. Yeah, cool. That's nice.
Well, let me.
If I can get the glare off the lamp on them.
There we go.
Yeah, any order that you make from there, they come with them.
That's nice. Because they, I guess they can't sell it because it's not their logo.
Right. Yeah, they just come in the box.
That's cool. Oh, because they sell. Oh, that makes total sense because they sell a lot of third-party stuff, and the third-party stuff doesn't have. Showzy store. You're so awesome. Not sponsored.
So
look at those.
Yeah, toy hacks.
Cool.
That came in the. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Bill.
Go ahead. I don't know if they're here yet or not. I was just gonna fill the dead space. Go for it.
Oh, that came in like if I would have gotten Deceptikitty's box on Christmas, it would have been literally the best Christmas I had had in 40 years.
Right on, dude. Right on.
Seriously, dude. I was just expecting the comic, the box, and then Jetfire, right?
Yeah.
You do know Starscream was in the box, right? Okay. I was kind of sweating that. I'm like, wait a minute. He wasn't supposed to. What happened was he asked me if I needed a box for Starscream. And I was like, well, yeah. He's like, well, I'm not going to charge you for it because it's kind of rough. And then I got it, and Starscream's in the box. So yeah, I was like, that completely flipped me around there. But as I'm opening it up, it just keeps giving stuff. You know what I mean? I kept pulling stuff out. Like I didn't buy this. What's going? There's so much stuff in here.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, dude.
Yes. Thank you
About the
very much.
Starscream, I want to see, because we were talking about it, and you're telling me, you know, people put together these boxes and piece it together, the inserts and all that. I want to see you do that because you're so knowledgeable about it. I want to see you figure that out, insert, and get that, fixed up to your liking. And that would be, that'd be a learning thing for me, so I could do it the next time.
Gotcha.
Cool, dude. Cool, man.
Yeah, that just totally. Thank you so much. There was so much extra stuff in that box. By the way, the inductee Hall of Fame placards.
Yes.
What other autograph is on that other than Bob's?
That is Scott McNeil's.
Oh, far out. Okay.
So I'll tell you, I have a funny story about that. It'll only take a minute. So I was hanging out with Black Zarek and another friend of ours. These guys were from Sabertron. Black Zarek was from Texas and the other guy was from Florida. Anyways, we were there at BotCon 2010 and we didn't get into the dinner. We didn't register for the dinner and it was very exclusive. Like even if we wanted to pay, they wouldn't let us get in. And they were giving away these Hall of Fame things because they had the whole Hall of Fame ceremony during this dinner. And so we passed by and we asked some of the organizers of the con, like, hey, can we have some of these? They had boxes, literally boxes of these things. And they said, no, we can't give these to you. They're for the people who attended the dinner only. But like the dinner was over and they had literally 3 boxes of this stuff. So we were hanging out there was this Japanese restaurant we were hanging out in. And then for some reason, we sauntered back over there into the restaurant and into the dining hall, and everything was cleared out except for those boxes. So we got as many of those as we could, and the next day we went over to Simon Furman and Bob Wodigansky, and I did the same thing I did the day before. Opened my Optimus Prime suitcase and I handed them foot one after one, and I got a whole ton of them signed.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
And I thought it was really fitting, it being at the BotCon, that we probably stood next to each other and didn't know it.
Yes. We were at least in the same panel room at one time.
It was great. I had company last night, and I got to tell that story to my company. Yeah, they got a kick out of it.
Awesome.
Nice. Freakenstein says, I got the best deal Saturday at a yard sale, $20 Metroplex.
That is
Nice.
awesome.
G1 Metroplex?
Yeah, which version of Metroplex? And
I don't think they would put the Titan Metroplex at a garage sale this soon, would they?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, you never know. And James Coleman says, hey, Toy Warp, like your Devastator shirt, it's truly devastating.
And tough to find. I wanted Devastator on a shirt, and I spent some time finding the son of a...
All right, so that right there, that is a one-of-a-kind magic card.
One of a kind? Wow.
Yeah, I've only been able to find the source of 3 other people that have one. Notice I said 3 other people that have one.
Wow.
There's an app called Whatnot, and they do all kinds of wheelings and dealings, card trading, Transformers tradings. They have games and whatnot, and whatnot. And one of my favorite ones is run by one of our local card shops. It's called Wrecked MTG. So if anybody is on board from there, shout out to everybody there. And because this week I won this from them.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the mouse over.
Won it? What?
Nice.
Dude.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And that's the price tag there.
Oh, damn. So in comparison to what it's currently valued at, you got a good deal on it, eh?
Yeah, I spent $150 for a chance.
Jeez.
Right on, man. Holy
Nice.
cow.
Yeah, so Drew, Danny, Ash, Bam, everybody, if you're watching, love you. And if you're a Magic the Gathering player and you're on Whatnot, go and check out Wrecked MTG. They're the best guys streaming.
Nice.
Right on.
That app is
And gals.
really
And gals.
insane.
Yeah.
People making so much just off of clothes. I mean, you know, my neighbors, they'll literally go to like Salvation Army and Goodwill, pick up clothes, you know, like in bulk, and take it and sell it on Whatnot for, you know, 10 times as much as what they bought it for.
Yep.
That's cool. That's a hustle though. Like that
is
takes
a
commitment.
hustle.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's
Well, I
not
mean,
easy.
just like going around the yard sales, getting whatever for cheap, and then going back and selling it on eBay and anywhere else.
I had some YouTuber come to one of my, because I have garage sales probably once every other month, because I'll pick up stuff and, you know, just throw it out the garage sale. And if I pick up 1,000 items and sell them all for $1, you know, it's just that's one of my hustles. But I had a YouTuber that does, like, he goes around to garage sales and tries to get deals on stuff to sell it on eBay, and he'll, you know, tell you how much he bought it for, how much he sold it for, yada yada. And it was so funny too, because like before my garage sales, since I'm up so late at night usually, I'm usually up to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. When it comes to garage sales, I'll just stay up all night so I don't go to sleep and then miss getting everything out, you know, in time for the sale. So I was up all night, and this guy comes, and I had no idea he even had a camera on him. I was tired. I, you know, couldn't see straight. And he asked me a question. I just kind of sat there and just stared at him like, and the guy put the little loading thing above my head on the screen. It's like, yeah, that's great. You know, we'll show up in a random YouTube video just drooling like.
So, Frankenstein's answer to the question of which Metroplex, Toys Generation Legacy Series Titans Cybertron Universe Metroplex.
Wow,
that was a lot of words.
Yeah, why is it such a long title for a character?
I have no idea what the heck that is.
But that's cool. That was a really, really hot item. I guess that was 2019, I believe. That was like super, super hot.
I mean, remember back in the day when you referred to Metroplex, it was just Metroplex.
When life was more simple.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got it for $20.
One from a yard sale.
So Bill, this would apply to Bill, not so much Toy Warp since he sticks to D1 stuff, but if there's any legacy leaders you hadn't gotten yet, you might have some luck getting them for Voyager price at Target. I got finally got a Dragon Megatron yesterday from Target for the price of a Voyager, but this is that Shredder Rise Skeletor from the Turtles of Grayskull line. I got I don't know, maybe a month ago now, but I never got around to sharing on stream. So I think I'm gonna get the equivalent Shredder from the same line. I think he was in the earlier wave, and then I'm gonna get classic Bebop and Rocksteady because whereas I like the new turtle designs for the 23-24 toys, I do not like the Bebop and Rocksteady new designs. And this I just bought because I thought he looked cool. So.
Yeah, he totally looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Shredder Skeletor. I love the colors. It's got that 90s toxic slime color.
And that's the Pochita from Chainsaw Man that I had the picture of him holding, by the way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Help me.
That slime has some serious shelf life.
Oh, really?
Retro blasting. I think it was for a Ghostbusters toy set that he had the slime for, and he actually like masked up and gloved up and everything before he went to mess with it. But it was still pliable. It was still like what it was in, you know, like 1988 when it came with that certain Ghostbusters toy. So
wow.
yeah. This stuff has some serious
Ectoplasm.
shelf life.
Wow, indeed. Holy cow. It's called ectoplasm.
I died.
And Freakenstein says, I did a live video. I'll do a review soon. Head shoulder surgery a few days ago, so I'm taking it easy.
Hope you feel better.
What are you up to in subscribers there, Freak, now?
2,000.
Climbing and climbing. About 2,000.
2,000. Jeez. I'm Toy Warp is 6 away from 1,000.
Right on. Oh, sweet. Right on. That milestone's going to be big then.
Mm-hmm. Well, Freakenstein says he's at 1238. And James says, get well soon, Freakenstein. But I said 2,000 because that was a CBR reference.
Right. Somewhere around 2,000.
Let us know when you feel better, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's eBay listings of the same character, all different prices between 302, 228, 115, 115 in a box, it seems.
Yeah, that's a different one. That's actually that's the legacy one that Freakenstein's referring to. That was released in 2022, and it's this Transformers Cybertron version of Metroplex. Whereas the white ones above, out of box, that's the 2019 or 2018 G1, but new version of Metroplex.
Got
this
it.
was Titan Returns. That's not him. Oh.
It's someone.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Oh, there. There you
I
go.
think they heard you in China.
I don't know how that.
Yep.
Good. Just very tired.
Yeah, it's been a long week, eh?
Yeah, the storm. I heard in the
wait then.
Wait, what nightmare fueled?
That I was showing earlier, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mix and match figures.
I saw all that. I was watching it on YouTube.
Okay, you did. Okay. Yeah. Some of them are the other guys will probably think, okay, yeah, do not go over to Steven's house for dinner, or you're gonna end up with like, oh, that's not a human leg, that's not a human arm, or someone's severed head. No, that's just chicken beef.
What type of nightmare fuel are you trying to create?
No, I just got, like I said, I already put them back together in their full forms, but I'll you on the Discord or Facebook or anything like that, or Instagram?
No, I'm strictly on YouTube.
I guess you can. I guess you could. Maybe I'll try. Well, that you could probably just go back to the start of the video later, after the stream, and you'll see the figures and the pictures of them.
I have some very cool stuff that I recently rebuilt and started working on again.
Awesome.
And, well, this is the old one. I made this back in 2020. I think it was 2022 or 3. I got this obsession with the wreckers, and so I started collecting them all individually.
Cool.
And, well, I decided to take... You guys have seen those, like, Megatron, like those knockoff / real, like, Megatrons and all those things?
Oh.
I bought one, basically, a while back, and then painted it silver.
Oh, cool. I know what this is. That's one of those what do you call those? Build-A-Bot?
No, it's not Build-A-Bot. These are Transformers, actually.
Yeah.
Like
It's Transformers, but like I have one here.
Before he gets back here, it's not Build-A-Bot. Now, these, on the other hand, are like the Transformers Lego Build-A-Bots.
Hero Mashers? Is that what that is? Is that the Megatron you have? Hero Mashers?
No, it's not Hero Mashers. It's like I can't even name what's based off of. It's like this. Not. It's like this kind of like it's a dollar store cheap Megatron that you can buy in any store. Pretty much, it's all in Five Belows and Dollar Generals.
Oh yeah.
Cloud cover. And so I had one for a very long time. So I decided why not paint it silver, just for the heck of it. And then basically got this crazy idea since I want to create the wreckers. Why not buy a second one and paint into Rack and Ruin and create a joinable connector? And so this is the original one I own. This is the custom Rack and Ruin first one that I did.
Oh, cool. Awesome. You added a hammer there.
And so this is the old one. He had painted them back to silver and everything. And I had a joint connector that I'd connect them both, so I'd have an actual custom Rack and Ruin.
Oh,
Nice.
dope. Yeah, that'd be great.
So yeah, that's the thing I rebuilt just today. And then I went into my room, and it took me a while to find this guy, but I had him since like 2020, in 2019. My Transformers Prime Dark Energon Knockout. Nice and complete.
Nice. Actually, gonna throw this over to the SETTOM just for a second. Check a message I sent you in the Discord. And then over to Decepticitty. How's your live streams been going the last 2 weeks?
Very fun. I've been really enjoying the live stream. So I started 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I had some great company. Thank you, Toy Wharf, and thank you, Spin, for joining there. That was really awesome. And I was going to do a special live stream so it's Tuesday nights. I'm doing a live stream at 8 o'clock, and that's like my regularly scheduled thing. Yesterday morning, I was planning on doing a live stream with regards to the Transformers Headmasters Famicom Disk System game. But I hurt my back really bad. I have a really bad back, and it's actually really hard to do anything. So I had to kind of put a hold on that. But I'll be returning again on Tuesday. And what I'm doing is like, my theme is like, I have a snack. And then this week is going to be this Bandai Mario snack that you kind of put together. And then I got one of these Ocean Bomb Street Fighter drinks. So yeah.
That's Chun-Li on the cover of it.
Yeah. Chun-Li.
Nice.
Chibi Chun-Li.
I at least have some good 80s Transformers / like all the old video game stuff thanks to my parents. They gave me all the nostalgia.
Awesome.
So at least I know every old like Street Fighter game or Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Classics.
Yeah, somehow I still... Sorry, Decepticitty.
No, I was just saying those are absolute classics.
I still beat my parents at Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3 is my sole favorite besides Mortal Kombat 11, the new one. That thing rocks. I still had no clue. Back then, I'd play the game, but I was like more in it to beat my parents at it. And I then played like the towers, and I never knew who the final boss was, that being Shao Kahn. And then I then later knew who he was when I played Mortal Kombat 11.
Cool.
Cool. Now
Making me now know a little bit more.
Now I'm gonna throw us over to Toy Warp. What have you released in the last few days?
They finally got the video out for the Bigfoot Car Crush set. I'm sorry, I'm starting to wonder where that tornado is because I can hear the rain like through my noise canceling headset.
Oh yeah, we had crazy weather back on like I think it was Thursday. Thursday was nothing but crazy wind. We had 70-mile-per-hour winds where I am. Our pool had this like whatever speed pedometer that tracks the wind and how fast everything was going. We were at the pool when everything happened. It was crazy.
Yeah, I got the Bigfoot Car Crush video released, and the wife is very happy about that because it literally storing it had to go in the box first, and then the rest of the Bigfoot stuff had to go in. And it's literally been sitting out in the living room. All the Bigfoot stuff's just been sitting in the living room for like the last 2 months as I got all those videos done. So yeah, the old lady's really happy that video came out.
Yeah, the stuff's
she's
away.
happy there's no more stuff there.
Yeah.
Until the next video.
Yeah,
Oh.
until the next collection video. Yeah.
The next
But luckily,
collection video,
all the Bigfoot stuff's
285
done.
plus Transformers all over everywhere.
What's our
Luckily,
toy?
luckily all the Bigfoot stuff's
Stembach
done.
got
So
Rodimus.
there's the entire line of Bigfoot. On top of that, with the cartoon retrospective, the movie, and the opening, all in one happy playlist there on the channel. If anyone wants to go check it out.
Cool. That definitely. Yeah, Deceptikitty has disappeared.
Speaking of Deceptikitty, may I say something?
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about those hero mashers. It got me. So I've been recently getting back into my old childhood stuff, and I dug into my stuff.
Deceptikitty. Sorry.
Well, he mentioned the hero masher. I got it. Did you guys ever hear about something called Creo, Transformers Creo?
Oh yeah, Creos.
Like,
I remember those.
I've seen them around.
I had a bunch of them. Even the giant Devastator set, the one that you could combine everybody. And I sadly poorly treated all of them badly, and I've been recently going back and trying to rebuild most of them. The only ones I've been able to do is Cliff Jumper with Bumblebee's face, which I think Bumblebee is either... I think he might have seen something very shocking. That blank face. Yeah, that's Bumblebee's face right there. And then I'm happy I found Devastator. Devastator was the second one I completed out of all my crayons. And then good old Jazz was my first one that I completed with his gun and tires and everything.
Nice.
Making everything super cool. And stop motions will come out with these guys once I complete everybody else. Because I have right here in my good old Lego bin parts of stuff for Creo. So, and I have Ironhide and Ratchet. I was thinking maybe I could do an 86 shuttle attack scheme with all of them. So yeah,
Now I know.
that might be a crazy idea.
Cool. Now, has everyone seen the new trailer for the Transformers 1 cartoon?
Yep.
Transformers 1 cartoon?
Well,
What
sorry, the
cartoon?
Transformers 1 movie.
Oh, the movie. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can consider
Yeah,
it a
we've all
cartoon.
seen that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because I know there was the version 2 that came out that everyone was, or the
Oohing and
second
awing
commercial
over.
that everyone was, oohing and awing over, which, I mean, it seemed cool, but it's still leaving me kind of like, I just got to wait to see it, to see how it turns out.
I'm with you there, Spin. I'm kind of in that same level of agreement because I'm still questioning, is this going to be good or not? My dad's with me on the same thing, basically. We're still trying to figure out, is this going to be worth it? Is this going to give us a good childhood bring back?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It still looks like Guardians of the Galaxy with Transformers, even with the second trailer
Yes.
back, really batting that down.
Well, one thing I appreciated is that they moved away from that Rolling Stones pop music background.
Oh, I agree.
Wait, like in the last live action movies?
No, rather, so the first Transformers 1 trailer had this remix of Rolling Stones music, Rolling
Right.
Stones song.
Yes.
I forget which song, but it was something to do with driving or rolling.
Yep.
I guess Rolling Stone in itself has this name related. Maybe that was the pun. Anyway, so the new trailer has like more of a theatrical type of sound to it. And also in this new trailer, there's two different versions. There's like an international or New Zealand version, which had some additional scenes that weren't seen in the North American version. I forget, but more character development a little bit.
Got it. I mean, like hopefully, I mean, it doesn't disappoint us. But I know the one thing we are planning is like, a big get together to go watch the movie. So I know that's going to be fun.
Totally.
Hey, Impactor, what do you got to say?
Did anybody notice Toy Warp disappeared? Because I'm pretty sure. I wait, where? For a second, I was questioning.
Secretly invisible woman.
Wait,
So,
what?
my invisible cloak works.
Well, maybe I could squirt some ketchup all over you, so maybe I'll then easily see you.
Jeez.
So now that
I'm
Stairway from
really surprised we have
that through your
power.
mic.
Now to stir away from Transformers just for a moment, hands up of everyone who's watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
I've seen all
You're
the.
90.
I've seen most of
Guess
all
I'm the
the
odd man out.
like the clips. Somebody put the movie into a bunch of clips, and I watched the entire thing. I love it.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I see Mr. Magnus's shirt. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Out of
awesome.
tacos, wants tacos, has tacos. Tacos, taco time, taco forever.
The many emotions of Deadpool.
Well, I guess we
Didn't
won't.
know you like tacos that much.
Should be chimichangas.
We won't spoil it for
Yeah,
Block
it should be
Arts,
chimichangas.
but it's I mean, it's such an amazing movie. Like we went
Well,
and
I've
saw it
seen
last
some of
night
the
again.
spoiler reviews, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
and you got to remember, I keep up with that comics more than you guys do, so
this is true.
probably know.
Yeah. Get on that, dude.
Get on it.
All right, so are we spoiling it or not?
Go
It was-
ahead. It ain't gonna bother me.
It was transforming sound amazing. It was
Amazing.
really good. Really good. So, like, for things that are nostalgic, for me, Deadpool was a big 90s thing. And, like, growing up, Wolverine was always my guy. And this really hit all of the marks for me. There was no cringe moments. It was all the way front to back. Just an awesome experience. I really had a good time. And I feel like the movies are starting to understand this. And I hope Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool makes an example going forward in the future on what notes to hit. And Rise of the Beast, among the live action Transformers movies, I felt that hit all those notes. So for Transformers franchise as well, I think we're moving in that right direction of really doing
Well,
the
we need to
nostalgia
move them
right.
back to animation. That's one thing. That's what me and my dad both think, because animation, now granted, may be more costly, yes, but it's a good, you might get a good chunk of money out of it still, even after.
You know, I would agree with that if it went back to animation, because especially in the Bayverse with and in terms of how they animate the Decepticons, it's really more monster-esque type robots as opposed to like robots. So
Our
yeah,
good
if they,
old friendly neighborhood Autobots.
because I mean, at least the Prime version I found was a cross between G1 and Bay, but it worked because of the storyline. So, but I mean, in terms of Deadpool, I find because Ryan Reynolds is a huge fan, so it comes from the fan perspective of making the movie as opposed to like just a random director or studio making it, and like he made it exactly as it should be. Like, I mean, even watching it the second time, there's like jokes I missed and references from the first one, and I'm like
It's always, you have to rewatch
it was amazing. Yeah, you have to rewatch it, but
You have
he
to
got
rewatch
he
to
got
figure
it.
out all the secrets.
Yeah,
Torb, you're gonna say something.
Oh yeah, I was just about to agree with you that yeah, you're gonna have to watch that movie 4 or 5 times to get all the references. Like my son picked up on when they were having the fight inside the van. The music that came on was actually a song from Hugh Jackman's musical movie.
Oh,
Yeah, I had no idea. My son, man, he was like, he got like all of them, dude. He made me a list. It was like that freaking long.
awesome. That's a deep cut.
And the great part about it is the wife liked it so much that she wants to go back and see it again. So
Nice.
definitely seeing it again.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
I was
Also speaking,
I was a huge fan of Blade. So yeah, that blew me away. I had no idea because I didn't pick up any spoilers before. Thankfully, thank you guys for not spoiling it for me last week. Yeah. Oh man, I saw Blade and I went crazy.
Yeah, when he walked in, I'm like, you've got to be joking. Like, but even before that, with the whole Chris Evans scene, like right in the beginning.
I'm thinking he's gonna be Cap, and he goes flame on. Dude, I about fell out my seat laughing. Yes.
Yeah, they built that up so well. I was so ready for that. I wasn't ready for what he actually said, though.
Yeah.
I was not ready. That was great. Then at the end, like, I was killing the budget anyway.
Yeah. Well done with all the fourth wall breaks. I think it was very cleverly done. It wasn't
amazing.
didn't take me out of the experience at all. Like that was like really perfect. Too perfect.
imagine if Transformers did the fourth wall breaks. I think that'd be too nuts.
Who would be the fourth wall breaker of the Transformers character?
Oh, that's a good
Honestly,
question.
it might have to be either, well, of course, Starscream for chances. But for me and the Autobots, I'm guessing it could be a Bumblebee or Cliff Jumper idea.
Yeah, it's a
You know-
cliff jumper for Autobots, swindle for Decepticons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swindle,
Swindle.
definitely. I forgot about Swindle.
Yeah, Swindle definitely would be the fourth wall breaker
Yeah.
in the series.
Yeah.
So I just put a link to my son back when he was 8 years old in the Deadpool cosplay that he made.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay, let me pull that up.
And maybe
Actually, you know,
with Blue Streak, when he gets to really rambly, as he gets more rambly, he starts to break the fourth wall more. That could be a way to do it.
Ooh, that could be a good idea.
and you know who would be another
Maybe we could
cool?
have Chip. Maybe we could have Chip all of a sudden come in like on that episode with Prowl, basically.
Nice.
There's a chance that could happen.
Oh man.
And I'd say another fourth wall breaker that would actually throw people off would be Soundwave.
Yeah, dude with like what he
that
plays on the
actually would be
radio.
perfect.
So actually, we've
Has anybody ever seen WandaVision?
yep.
the Marvel stuff?
But hold on to that thought. Was Mr. Magnus your son?
Yeah, it's my son and my daughter.
Nice.
She was Russia from. Oh gosh, SETTOM, help me out here. What is that? That anime? Hetalia. It's called Hetalia. Yeah.
It's something like that.
Wow, I think that's the first time. I thought SETTOM was just away from the camera. Then I seen him come back in. That's the first time I think we've ever stumped SETTOM on a freaking anime question. Holy crap! It took long enough. Wow, that took a long time.
Or you got to keep in mind, like the picture is maybe about this spark size of this part of my thumb. So in looking at it very carefully, like, what am I looking at? I mean, Deadpool is easy because he's so brightly colored. But like the other character doesn't have as much contrast. So I was like, oh wait. Yeah, wasn't Hetalia that show where they personified all the different countries that participated in World War II as anime characters or anime girls or something like that?
I have no idea. This is my. She just showed me a picture of this and said, "I need this." And she actually made the jacket, the badge, got the wig, and made the hairstyle. She needed me to make that pipe.
I'm looking
with
at
the
the pipe
spigot on it.
Yeah, that looks
It's
cool.
just PVC pipe that's painted, but
Nice.
it does have the valve on it because that's what he beats people to death with. It's quite a violent anime.
Wholesome
Very
family
violent. I do have to agree.
That's right. But since we were
I think
talking
it's
about
even
Deadpool,
more violent than Pacific Rim the Black.
I had my lady bring this up. This is the only one that I've ever seen. Now, you can find a lot of hats with that symbol on it.
Mhm.
But this one...
Oh, nice. Where'd you find that one?
Chimichanga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That hat
And
gives me
I've
like
had-
Suicide Squad vibes.
I've had people offer me up to $100 for this hat.
Nice.
And
Wow.
because it's the only one I've ever seen, and if I'm not mistaken, I picked it up at the mall.
Wow.
Huh.
It's a really
I saw it
nice
because
hat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was this when
Glitter
malls
and
were
everything.
popular?
The main thing is that right there, that's when he first came out.
1991. Oh, right
No,
on.
issue 91.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Deadpool had a comic book series. Well, comic book.
But he was a bad guy for X-Force first. Back then, they called him the Red Ninja until somebody got his name.
Interesting.
That is really
And-
cool, though. Yes,
Yeah, he
I would
was
totally
one
rock
of
that.
Tolliver's main hitmen,
Okay.
which was
Okay.
one of the bad guys for X-Force.
Got
Right
it.
on. Right on.
And James says, I
That's
have
why
a
go ahead.
Oh, he says, I have a Deadpool trade paperback, and one of the stories was that he used a special powder. It didn't give him didn't give him or made him invincible, but made a lot of people puke.
Yeah, Deadpool comics are really something else. There was one thing I read or saw a video of is that Deadpool was one of those characters that were slated to be just put to rest and like killed off in this one storyline, and the writer made such a joke of it, and he kept breaking the fourth wall that he became an interest of just being such a screwball like that. So from that one comic that he was supposed to like, that was supposed to be the last comic of his appearance in, that became like his launch pad for popularity.
You might want to look at STEMbox's screen.
Yep. So what do you got up on the screen?
Is that the first issue for Destro?
Destro. No, this
whatever?
is Destro number 2.
Sweet.
And then I got Scarlet number 2 here. Now, I was saying to someone earlier, I want to say Dr. Lockdown, because he didn't care for that first issue of Destro as much as the other G.I. Joe book first issues, but something I felt like these second issues of both these books had like these moments that really sold their type of grit. Like you have this moment where you find Scarlet, she has you see that she intentionally cut herself in the stomach and hit a razor in some stitches in her stomach, which the snake, the whatever, the white ninja guys, it's
Storm Shadow
crew didn't find because they went for the decoy. But like the fact that she would do something like that, I was like, that's badass. And then Destro's little aha moment is the two bad guys that were twins. What were the
What, the Crimson Guards?
Yeah. So there's this moment. Okay, here. Let me find. I just found this part. So his badass moment is all this detritus. Did you know that the United States government has lost 6 nuclear warheads since 1950? For the most part, most after accidents involving aircraft or submarines over or in deep ocean, the government believe they have a rough idea where each lies, but they believe they are unrecoverable. They are wrong. A few years ago, I made a personal project to have all of them retrieved. I call it a hobby. One is targeted at these coordinates right now. And the one Christian guard ain't too happy about that prospect. He's like, you're bluffing. And he's like, and Destro's like, oh, pull the trigger and you will know that I do not lie. And like, that was his, okay, this is selling me on Destro moment.
Yeah, totally.
Nice.
I feel
Destro's
like
heavy
Duke
like
already
that.
kind of had that with like back in that Transformer issue he popped up in. And then Cobra Commander, he had it in his first issue, but I feel with like these two, these two didn't kick off until, for me anyhow, until the second issues. With those two moments, I was like, okay, this is what makes these characters badass, is that they do stuff like this.
Totally. I'm getting big Metal Gear vibes from this. So about the diamond saw that was put into that scar, that was something that I saw in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Is Naked Snake had a diamond saw put into a scar so that if he was imprisoned, he could just take that out and saw his way through the bars.
So that was the PSP game?
Yes, and they're all very nuke-centric, right? Especially this one. This takes place in 1974 during the Cold War, and like, yeah, there was like that Bay of Pigs scare, something similar to that, where like the nukes are aimed right at us. Like, what do we do?
Thank you, James Coleman, for bringing up those names. That was kind of driving me crazy.
So what's up? This issue, I know we've seen I can't remember the Lizard Man guy's name. So you've seen them. You saw him in the first issue. You saw Monkey Man maybe 2 or 3 issues in. I want to say we've seen Jackal Man, but this issue you see Vulture Man finally. And there's a moment in this that you find out there's a connection. I don't know if it was ever in the original cartoon or older comics, but there's an interesting connection to Fundera and Turd Earth. Think of why we used to send people to Russia or Australia as prison colonies.
Right.
So Turd Earth, you find out in this issue, was a prison colony.
Oh, interesting.
For the mutants that the Thundercats sent mutants away to. And you find that out in this issue. But there's a really good moment with the Vulture Men. in this issue. So if he's your favorite mutant, this is a issue to buy. This is probably my favorite issue so far.
Cool, cool.
I wonder how accurate the lost warheads thing is. I wonder if that's true. I know the cover story they used to find them in September of 1985 was going to look for the Titanic, and that's how they found the Titanic, was looking for a sunk sub with nukes on it.
Interesting.
But that part was classified. They just told the world they were just looking for the Titanic.
There's my boy Beachcomber.
Yeah, if you like Beachcomber, they kind of do their take of the Golden Lagoon, but in a different way. You get that similar sense of what his character's like, but in a different way with how I won't spoil it, but yeah, if you like Beachcomber and you like the Golden Lagoon episode, read this issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's issue 10.
I love how he just, it was in his programming to figure out how to communicate with a bird.
Yes. Yes. I
He's
love
basically
Beachcomber.
wherever you guys call pacifist, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real,
Except
really
more with
awesome
combat.
He's a tree-hugging hippie.
That
Autobots.
cover
But
art.
he's definitely a sharpshooter. Remember the G1 episodes?
Yeah, he knows when to lay it down. That's a really nice cover art as well. Like there's that sunset and Beachcomber carrying the human, and to the left was that birch trees? Because that's super awesome. I have in my background, I don't know if you could see right over here, I have some birch trees on my. I love birch trees. That's so beautiful. Right over here. That's a moose peeking out behind some birch trees. That's a big
see it.
painting I have on the wall over there.
Yep.
Yeah, that kind of like centers the whole room. I love birch trees. Birch trees is like, yeah, they're great.
Oh, speaking of painting, I did get all of this equipment out. I have not put it together yet, but by next weekend I should be airbrushing.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
I
Speaking of
forgot
also
about my damn
painting, this is
compressor. It was over here underneath the damn repair table.
Right in front of
It's in
you.
a box. It's in a box somewhere. I just don't know where. We tore the attic apart. And then I was up here and I dropped a piece underneath the table and I got in there and I went, bitch.
Did you get the handle piece off of Decepticitty?
He sent me the thing and my guy printed me up 2 of them. He printed me up 1 of each.
Nice.
Okay.
Everything. So I haven't put them on yet, but we are going to test all that out.
And speaking of also painting, this is an old thing. I did a shirt of the Wrecker Impactor.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Wearable.
Impactor.
And on the back, for Wreck and Rule, I wrote down every other Wrecker, all the original.
Right on. That's awesome.
And this was made, I made that like back in 2021. And it still held up. Also,
Nice.
speaking of the
That's
third wall
impressive.
stuff, as we were talking about pre-handedly, with WandaVision, we had.
Chaos. While he's holding on to that, RG Eagle says, "Greetings, gangs. This is the new Thundercats comic. I just started buying them. I think they're at issue 4 or 5. No spoilers, please."
Sweet.
And James Coleman says, "I found Beachcomber at TFCon Toronto 2024, and he was the only one figure in this big convention. No other sections have him. Lucky to find him."
Awesome.
Cool. Then RG Eagle asks, "Has anyone bought the new G.I. Joe Scarlet issue? Art is looking great on that one too." And it also says sweet robot t-shirt there.
I believe my background might have cooled it. But as I was saying about WandaVision, we had small cutouts of audio from the other side, basically the people talking about what was saying for Wanda, like, can you hear me through the audio or stuff? And we could mash that into Soundwave.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like when he transforms into radio mode, basically. Well, his cassette player, my bad.
So I showed this after stream last week, but I figured it would be good enough to show on stream this week. The middle picture there, that is me at I think 7 or 8 years old holding Buzzsaw. That's
awesome. That's
That is
awesome
so
to see
cool.
that.
yeah.
And what's that picture on top there?
That picture was the double negative that we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Where it looks like I'm pushing a lawnmower in front of a train.
That's so cool. That's
yeah, it's so
cool.
weird. And I think it was taken on accident.
That's so interesting. This type of thing won't happen anymore because we
taking
just
on
don't use
photo
film to take
accident looks
pictures.
cool.
Now you can still find film. Like, there's a camera store that's near the main Walmart I go to, and it has film. So, and I still got an AE1. But was it RJ Eagle that said he was reading the Thundercats comics finally? Tell him if he's on the Facebook or the Discord. Tell him I'll be curious. Well, I guess I can tell him myself because he's watching the stream. Like, I'll be curious to see what covers he got. If he shows what covers he picked out, I'll show him which covers I picked out, and that sounds awkwardly weird.
Of course it does, Sam. You said it.
Yes, it does.
This is true.
Well, James says, "Awesome, the toy warp." Now I throw this over to SETTOM. The one place he said where they can still you can still buy film. Do they also do the film processing?
Yep.
See, over here it's rare because a lot of places stopped doing film processing, and I think of the few, like, you could probably drop it off somewhere, but they all send it to, like, whatever location they get it. So it's not like back in the day, like almost every store, every booth, you drop your film, they could process it for you. Now it's like if you have film, because they look at you like weird if you still have it. Drop it off, they'll send it to the secret location, process it for you, and send it back to you. But I'm surprised. Oh, so sorry, go ahead.
I think it was a place called that you would send film in. I think my dad used to use called Clark's. I think it was called.
Okay.
At least that was in the U.S. anyhow. Probably different in Canada, of course.
Yeah, in Canada, we because I know there was like the Kodak film, and I think the processing places were also owned under Kodak. So it'd be like,
I don't remember
Kodak, and there was another one. It was like a red, white, and green logo, but I haven't seen that in a couple decades.
Wait, red, white, are you getting
Kodak
like
film?
I was called Fuji.
What I'm saying. So I remember Kodak film had more of a warmer colors.
Fujifilm.
And Fujifilm had more cooler colors.
That's it. It was Fujifilm.
I was confused there for a sec because I was thinking, did 7-Eleven at one point start doing film? Because red, white,
they had like little
colors.
Cheap, point and shoot
disposable
film cameras.
Yeah, I think they did as well.
There was also Konica. The reason I remember that is my neighbor's dad worked for Konica Film Company.
Oh, yes. Wow.
I also completed my shatter.
Sweet. Nice blast effect on the end there.
It took me a very long time because these things, these things right here pop off. Like, they pop off easily. And it took me at least a month, and I mean a month, to find them. And this was my first shatter, and then I finally got the jet mode shatter, and I mean, I was super lucky to get it. I got all in a lot. I got with, like, not Barricade, I got with Bone Crusher, the original, and a bunch of other rare characters. All completed. I mean, all completed. The only one that wasn't complete was Studio Series Soundwave, and I mean the Dark of the Moon one. The one that can turn into the car.
RJ Eagle says, I'll definitely share the covers I bought. Let me know the Discord beats. And before I go back over to SETTOM, our Discord is discord.childrenofprimus.com. As well as all of our other social medias is like facebook.childrenofprimus.com, instagram.childrenofprimus.com, or you can just go to our main website, childrenofprimus.com, which will, you can then find our YouTube channel and then like all of our social links. SETTOM, what do you have on the screen now?
So I have the individual monthlies of this. but I happened to be at the library the other day, and since I hadn't read those monthlies, I was like, you know what? And this is oversized. This is treasury size. I mean, you saw me like, holding up to my head.
Mhm.
How much? That's big. A lot bigger
Yeah,
than
we all
a
know
normal
how big your
comic.
head is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine is too. Even as a baby, but yeah, this is the same artist that's been doing the current Ultimate X-Men, which Fear and Courage Anthony's been reading the equivalent Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man ongoing. And so I went back and finally read this, and it's Peace Momoko's like kind of first like full comic book, not just covers but interiors. And if you like Japanese mythology, but you also like stuff like X-Men, and she very convincingly like puts X-Men and Black Widow. Yeah, I think those are the mains I remember being in this in interesting ways. But if you like Japanese mythology and Marvel comics, this is good to read. Whether
awesome.
the monthlies,
Nice.
the trades, whatever. And then if you like this, then you can go and pick up the current Ultimate X-Men that she's working on. That's, I think, 5 or 6. Yeah, it's 5 issues in of current Ultimate X-Men that she's working on.
Nice.
That's awesome. I want to mention, if you're interested, you could order these stuff at GothamCentralComics.com. And I would like to offer a discount code, but I haven't gotten one yet. So hopefully next week we'll have a discount code for Gotham Central Comics. Please consider buying your comics there.
Which we also have to say, Gotham Central Comics is one of our proud sponsors, and we're actually working on other sponsors, but they were able to provide us with the trading cards, which is a huge, a very huge thing that many of us didn't realize was happening in the Transformers community. So they provided us with the trading cards, and they also gave us comic books that that we were able to give away at TFCon. And that we will be giving away to viewers and subscribers in the upcoming weeks. So we'll have more information about that. So thank you, Gotham Central Comics.
Yeah. Also, it was great because we got to meet someone heavily involved in that Transformers trading card game, and we got to talk to them on stream, which was great. So, yeah, thank you, Gotham Central, for making those connections for us.
Yes, definitely.
Kitty cam. Cool.
Oh, you
just tried to
Penelope's
sit on
dinner.
my
Thank
computer.
Trying to tell what Impactor has there.
Yes, Impactor, what figure do you have there?
This looks like the
Original
legacy.
original Metroplex, the original one, not the Times Return. Not the Times Return, the Legacy one.
Right. This is Cybertron Transformers, right?
Yep.
Right on. Right on. Cool.
I have him here. I don't know where I put the other guy.
Yeah, I still need to
have
finish
him
that series.
I have Breakdown with me too. I don't
Yep,
know where
I have
put my
him.
other guy. I have Armor Hide around somewhere. I have my Armor Hides. Where did I place
Yeah, I got Breakdown. I got Ransack from Velocitron Planet. I used to have I still got them in Virginia, the Jungle Planet, Primal, and Dinosaur Megatron. Then I have since I've been here in Ohio, Wolf, the white, blue, yellow wolf guy who has like the wolf head for one hand, and his tail turns into a gun blade like from Final Fantasy VIII.
I think that's Snarl. That's Snarl.
Yep. And the Komodo dragon that has the very asymmetrical design. I got him too. And I just bought those because I thought those characters looked well. I had Breakdown when I was younger, just as a random figure I thought looked cool that I bought. But the rest I got because I was like, oh, these characters look cool. I'm going to buy them. I don't know anything about them, but they look cool. So heck with it.
And I found my Armor Hide, and still one feature I like about Armor Hide to this day is that if you put his Cyber Planet key in him, if I can make it work, his chest opens up and it shoots
nice.
out. Well, it doesn't shoot out missiles, but the missile it gives him the impression of missiles.
Yeah. This is in the 2000s. You can't actually have shooting missiles.
And not to mention, I haven't had him complete for 2 years because I was missing this. But then one day back on Friday, I completed him finally.
Oh, right.
Yeah, matter of fact, on all of Friday, I completed characters. I completed Armorhide with his gun. It's side over here somewhere. Then I completed Knockout, and then so I had a bunch of stuff thanks to my aunt Dee. She bought a lot of stuff from Salvation Army, and she gave me an almost complete for Christmas. RID 2001 Sideburn with he was only missing his crossbow slash like back of his vehicle bumper basically part. That was it. He had his other gun and he was fully complete. Not a single problem with him. I don't know where I sat him because I completed him also back on Friday.
That with the, would you say it was Armorhide with the missiles in his chest?
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting because we were just talking last week about, you know, the Transformers losing gimmicks. That's a really cool looking gimmick, actually.
Mm-hmm.
When is that?
Oh.
When is that from?
Cybertron.
It's the Cybertron Planet Key stuff.
The Unicron trilogy.
Are in danger.
Yeah, okay.
The
So around 2002 or so.
Impactor, maybe you could explain to Toy Warp how he has sort of an unconventional transformation with where his parks his car parks end up in robot mode. Maybe you want to point that out. Because that's sort of the other thing that figure is known for, is he has that unconventional transformation.
Oh yeah, the yeah, so let's just do that. For his legs are pretty much the upper front of his vehicle. And so let's just move his legs back, or his arms. So here are his arms in truck mode. It's very painful, like if I'm trying to do a stop motion with him, his arms will like go down. Not bad small pickup, not pickup truck. Let me just do that. For his, like it's very weird when you're trying to like move this back and then have his legs pull in, and then well, here's that.
Oh.
But the one thing you have to be careful with is this is super, like, it's a spring on. Yeah.
That is a really cool transformation.
That is. I wouldn't have expected the legs to be the, you know, I guess the back end of the truck like that.
Isn't it basically like the reverse of what classic Optimus is?
Pretty much so. And also,
And then have you ever...
Sorry?
Have you ever messed with the Cybertron Red Alert? I like how his legs form from the bottom half and the bottom front and the bottom half back of his car to form his legs. Like that cannonball, that newer legacy cannonball doesn't do that original mode justice. But I mean, it's better than not getting a re-release of that character again. So
I've never gone into. I haven't gone that stuff yet. For me, I just stick with what I have, mainly on all my bases. Well, I think I'll get a few more of these guys. The ones I really want to get are the RID 2001 stuff because, well, we have our next what is it? The Optimus and Ultra Magnus thing for what is it? Not third party.
The ones that they did the HasLab recently.
Yeah, the HasLab. I'm 100% saving my money to get that.
Cool.
But cool. I have already Landfill and then Sideburn, but I'm pretty sure I'll get Legacy Sideburn.
Can you still participate in that HasLab pre-order? No, it's over, right? So you have to buy it on the secondhand market, which is going to cost you a pretty penny. Ooh. Already it was $350.
I know, but I have some friends.
You have people, right? You have connections.
I have a guy who has a guy.
Yeah, it's always good.
I know a guy.
When your parents give you the legit visual history that has too many words, and I read all of them. I read every last bio,
wow,
every last design art. Thank you, parents, for giving me this thing. It has all the info on all the characters.
Nice.
When they gave me that, I then tried to get myself expanded on some of the other things. And also,
well, you know what?
If I don't even... Sorry, Spin, you can talk?
Well, I was gonna say I'll throw you a question back with the book, but before that, going back to what SETTOM said in terms of an interesting character and tying in with with the lost art of gimmicks for toys. I'm going to throw a question to everyone, and including the comics, but I'll give everyone their turn. Is there a Transformer that you bought just for the sake of it looked cool and you had no idea who the characters were? And I would say for myself, back in, I think that would have been 87, 88, was all of the Decepticons, because just the look of them, they just seemed like a really cool combining force. And I'm like, G1, only the comic book spoke of them, and I don't even recall if the comic book spoke of them before I bought them or after, because the cartoon had no reference to them, but they were just this really cool combining team. And everyone's like, well, the Decepticons aren't from G1, and I'm like, they're G1. Got them in 87. Just the cartoon didn't show it, so many people overlooked that character. Magnus, over to you.
Hang on, I've got her in my hand here.
Oh.
Just transforming her real quick. Because you all know that I have a thing for spiders.
Who is that? Is that Arachnid?
Yeah,
That's
who is
Black
that one?
Arachnia from Beast Machines, I believe.
Yeah, it's the Transmetal.
Oh, Transmetal Black
Oh,
Arachnia. Transmetal
okay.
2 Black Arachnia. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, I never watched the Transmetal. I only watched some of
Beast
Beast Wars,
Machines.
but yeah, I never had time to get into the Beast Machines. But that's cool.
Beast Machines for me is sad a little bit.
It is, yeah, it definitely a different
nice.
thing. What? It has a mouth gimmick? That is creeping me out. Stop it.
I'm not an arachnophobe.
I'm with Deceptikitty on that.
But that is really cool.
How are you guys
Really
so
cool.
afraid
I don't
of
have
that?
any Beast
wouldn't
Wars
expect
in
it.
this room other than this one. I don't have any Beast Wars in this room other than this one.
Huh.
I love that gimmick.
Do you have
It is
any?
like
Do you
super
have
creepy for
any
a
other
spider
guys?
figure.
Wait,
What up? What up?
D's in the house.
Can you guys see me? I don't have my Bluetooth out here.
Yeah, coming in clear. You've taken the space of Boxart, who was also outside. Are you guys out there together?
No. Who was outside?
Boxart. Oh,
Yo,
here he
who's
is.
outside?
Yeah,
I
I'm
was,
trying to get the links for the
I'm
two
outside.
guys.
Yo, I have
that
a
I'm gonna
joint
share.
share. Oh, yeah, nah, you gotta get back.
they're fighting over
Nah,
who's
you
in
gotta
front.
get out of
Ouch.
Boxart, you had a catbot earlier on stream, which looked like a lion of some kind.
Give me a second.
Who was that? That was
Happening?
awesome.
What's happening in
Okay,
what's happening?
Okay. I was just getting the two links off of Instagram for Archadis and Karada from Beast Wars Neo. What was you asking me, Deceptikitty?
You had a catbot earlier on stream. You were showing off this would look like a lion.
Oh, that orange. That's the mutant Tigertron from the golden disc.
The golden disc toy line.
All right, get it. You didn't follow directions.
Okay.
Hey, come here. Gee.
So yeah, it has
Are we
the
gonna
Tigertron / G-Tor mutant head that the original Beast Wars toys had, and also the Kingdom Shadow Panther figure had.
Uh-huh.
And on the original art, they were originally going to have him. Tigertron was shown as a conventional color tiger rather than a white tiger. So that Tigertron's homage to that earlier concept art where he's just a normal tiger, and then his mutant face from his old Beast Wars toy.
Oh, it's not a mask?
No, it's a different. Now on the Kingdom versions, it's a separate head altogether. It's not like the Beast Wars toy where you could flip between the two heads.
Yeah. That was
But the colors on that thing are pretty.
I'm not sure how I felt about that mask gimmick. Every other character had a mask that you could flip around.
Well, I think that
I'm
was
sorry,
Get
I'm
back
sorry,
on
guys.
topic.
I'm sorry, guys, for the earlier outburst. You know that the white boys in my neighborhood are very misbehaved. So, no, they're
White
not.
boys,
No,
no.
because no, listen, I don't want to offend because we have white boys on our stream, and they're very respectable. Like, a matter of fact, Impactor, like I don't know if you and I have ever been on stream together. Like, this is a
Nope.
historic moment for Children of Primus.
Wait, what?
And I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be turning the camera on out here because at any point one of these jokers is going to come here and Spin is going to have to unmute my mic again. Bro, move! Bro, I'm trying to smoke, bro.
Okay.
What is going
Let's
on
get
over
back on
there?
topic. I think it's Toy War who's next.
Yeah, what are y'all talking about?
Gimmicks on Transformers, and Toy Warp should be now speaking. If I'm correct.
Transformers?
Yeah, dude. What's your favorite Transformer? Welcome to Children of Primus.
Thank you. Yo, what do I fuck with? I fuck with the dude that turns into a car.
The car guy. Man, he's my favorite.
That narrows it down.
Dirty, bro. Dirty. How about you guys?
Can you maybe
I like the truck guy.
Okay, hold on. Let's Deceptikitty. Let's you interview Professor D's friends. So far the answer is they like the robot that turns into the car.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
I like the robot that turns into a GMC top pick in a toy that in another.
Hold
one.
on, Impactor. Hold on, Impactor. Okay.
Let's call
Yeah.
it
guys.
Come on.
All right. So you like the robot that turns into a car. What other characters do you like?
Yo, I mess with Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, real personable character.
Bumblebee
Does your Bumblebee turn into a Camaro or a Volkswagen?
Blonde. He's blonde. Look at this
That's
little.
cool.
I'm sorry,
That's
didn't
cool.
mean to Bumblebee.
That's cool. That's cool.
Does your Bumblebee turn into a
Oh, what's
Camaro
wrong
or a
with Bumblebee?
Volkswagen?
Pardon me?
Does your Bumblebee turn into a Camaro or a Volkswagen?
Oh, Camaro.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So Bavers. Very cool.
Yeah, don't worry about the old fart that not liking that you didn't say Volkswagen. He's a teddy bear. He is like the act tough.
We're the old farts now, Toy War.
Apparently. I guess I got to remind SETTOM I can still kick his ass.
You know, we're like that little meme of Grandpa Simpson sitting on the hill and all the children roll up behind him. Okay, actually, so I'm gonna ask over to Professor D's friends. Have you guys watched the Deadpool movie?
Have you seen Deadpool? Pardon me?
Have you guys watched the Deadpool movie? Deadpool and Wolverine.
What? Get out of here! I'm sorry for that outburst. Some of these, I told you, these white boys are so misbehaved. Like, its opening night was how many weeks ago? Like, I know some of us, we have jobs and whatever. That's not their problem. They're all entitled and shit. But they don't even go see like really important movies that have meta-historical consequences for, the future of whichever designation of the multiverse you're in, and they're not even paying attention. Now you were saying, you remember what you were saying? Do you remember what color your hair is? Is that the reason you like the worst Transformer ever? Okay, you're. Yeah. You gotta get him. No, be quiet. No, he's teaching you a lesson. You gotta calm down. He is defending himself. He's defending his position intellectually, okay, rather than being aggressive. All right, this is what you white boys need to learn. Stop being so aggressive all the time, okay? Because we will kick the shit out of you. All right, but like, there's no need for any of that. All right. Toy War, where'd you go? Did I scare you off? Come on back, buddy. It's all good.
We got a tornado. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Hopefully, hopefully Toy Warp is okay. And
oh wait, remember the tornado? Oh, that's not good.
Oh yeah.
And also with whatever's going on in Professor D's background, the Children of Primus does not promote or endorse.
No,
these guys.
These are Energon too.
Yeah, it's all food products that look like questionable things.
Can you not tell that
But
we're
none of it's the actual
hold on, guys.
questionable thing.
Stop. I need to do something. I'm sorry. Because we didn't, the cast didn't meet behind scenes. So let's just go through this. Sir, what is your name?
Baz.
And do you consent to be on the Children of Primus?
Don't worry, guys. I consent to be on camera.
And
you don't know where this video is ending up.
The language that we are scripted here. Okay. This is so.
Know where it looks
knows
like it's going to end up.
These are props. I'm not really a transformer. Okay?
I know it's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe because we don't have the lighting. You'll see later. Yeah. But these are my acolytes. Okay, we're doing improv. So yeah.
Looks like Urban Brokeback Mountain.
Somebody, I told you what before. You tell me when we can get back to our bit. You were in the.
Are we all done here or no?
No, because you need to know about Bumblebee. No, you and I need to go have a chat. Fuck.
Favors Bumblebee.
You gotta finish your question. Okay, because the leader here is Finn. Let me show you.
Would you say this is right or left?
They froze.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of those streams. Just chaos.
The
Complete
universe
chaos.
timed them out.
Frenzy Freestyle Sunday. Tune in for Suburban Brokeback Mountain.
Earth the Toy Warp, can you hear me? I will send out sound wave if I need to. I think Toy Warp might have had a good old. I think Toy Warp. Let's hope, just like how Mr. Magnus had the same thing basically. His tornado situation.
Yeah, I hope Toy Warp is doing well. I know he's not saying much, but there was a tornado just basically down the street from him. So, hopefully all is well in his neck of the woods.
That everybody might be giving. Wait, the cricket's chirping. What? Perfect.
And his
He looks
face.
like he's seen things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I walked onto my parents.
Oh.
I walked onto Alita and Optimus doing making babies.
You're kidding me.
Magnus is just like, what in the world is happening?
I'm with Mr. Magnus on this.
Well, RJ.
Aren't you glad that I don't have children of my own?
Oh, sorry. Say it again, Miss Magnus.
I said my phone keeps updating from my sister. She's also down in Florida. That's why I keep muting my mic.
Okay. Yeah, and Toy Warp has signed off, so I hope it's I hope for him it's only like just a severe, and he's not getting hit with the tornado, directly. RG.
Should we continue what our conversation was on the gimmicks?
He's a lot farther south than my sister. And my sister, where she's at in Florida, they're getting 12 to 18 inches of rain right now.
Ooh, inches. Okay.
Inches of rain.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Inches.
Don't. Yeah, more box arts in this world. That'd be a lot of fun. A bunch of yous running around.
Oh god. I'm gonna adopt children rather than having, because there only needs to be one of me around.
In the yellow shirts too, so they look like
and have
minions.
biological children of my own.
Oh dear.
I think we should continue our original convo on gimmicks.
Yeah, I know I sent Spin the what you asked us about gimmick, either Transformers that had gimmicks we saw were really cool, or that we thought the character was really cool. I sent you the two links of the two that are probably the reason you know me, because you remember how you saw that post of me commenting on Leo Convoy and the other Beast Wars, like Japanese Beast Wars characters. And those two characters and those two links I sent you are the reason I'm so much into Leo Convoy and other Japanese Beast Wars. So you can blame those two toys for the misfortune of knowing me.
Ooh, we're gonna open those one up right now.
Ooh, Toy Warp's I think returning.
Wonderful.
Well,
or maybe the tornado turned the stream on. I've arrived.
Have you survived?
And with pants on.
I was in Vortex and
Then come off real quick, big boy. Don't get me started.
I was about to send the Decepticons here has to make sure you're okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little crazy. I had to settle the wife down. She gets kind of scared during this weather.
Yo, I'm looking
Don't
at the
talk to
weather
me.
map.
I get
That
as
is so
scared of
close.
anything. If we were to do like a stream in the daytime, if we were to like turn everything to
Oh, Micah, what were you saying?
Or I was just saying I was looking at the weather map of, like, you know how they have the clouds and concentration of rain, and yeah, that's a big tornado happening down there in Florida. Holy cow!
Yeah, I'm really surprised
darker
you guys
blue
can't
one
hear
is
it. So
Karada. He's from Beast Wars Neo.
Oh,
really
that's
surprised you guys can't
what's
hear
his
it.
Another
name? What's his
guy's
name?
a
basic
rough.
class from Beast
Viper.
Machines.
Okay.
Karada
That
/
Viper, I
Kalada
forget.
is the blue one from Neo, and the more mechanical one is a Beast Machines Cobra. They're both Cobras named Night Viper. And they both address the tail,
Night Viper's,
the snake transformer in different ways.
Cool.
Night Viper's a
That's
wrecker
good.
actually in the Beast Wars stuff.
Oh, is that right? Beast Wars
Yep.
has records?
Of course, Impactor knows this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. You will.
There's
That's awesome.
58
It's like
records
records
in
are his
total.
crack.
Okay, cool.
Hey, let's chill with that stuff, please. Please, just chill it.
Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna go to Charlie C's comment, and I'm going to open the floodgates.
Oh God.
What's happening, Charlie?
As in,
So Charlie C says, "Toy Warp, please keep your pants on. There's children there."
Honey, where are my pants?
I'm not the one who showed up on
Toy
stream
War's like,
half
I'm
naked.
gonna
That was
send
deep.
you an explosive car up to your Ohio.
Yeah, whatever that was about. So we have about 17 minutes left. I'm gonna say just a complete frenzy, some complete chaos. Let's find a topic and just everyone argue about it.
Definitely.
So-
What can we
Alright,
murder
then,
time
this.
with?
Pants suck.
Why I never the same?
I
Defend your position.
Pants definitely do suck. That's for sure. You will never
That's it.
You will never see me wearing pants.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one, man. You made a good
You
argument.
live in
there.
PA, dude. It's the ground's frozen 6 months out of the year.
I go into the winter storms in shorts. I am legitimately the living Arctic iceberg.
Wait, 6 months of the year. That's I envy him. We're like, you know, our ground's frozen like 10 months of the year.
Gross.
It is gross.
Well, that's different
We get like
with the
3
weather
days of
because
snow here.
Well,
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
You're worried about me having pants on, and then Magnus goes and throws out that 4-letter word.
Oh man, don't.
Don't.
That 4-letter word. The cold stuff.
Oh yeah, which actually goes back to the Deadpool movie with the whole quote unquote
Christmas thing.
snow reference and like all the words and names for
White girl
Ryan
in a-
Reynolds originally
Yes.
wanted to have it a Christmas themed Deadpool.
Yeah, for sure, Chris.
Fun fact.
I
The-
saw.
Okay.
The best, I'm sorry, the best quotes from that movie
Tell me.
are just this. Till you're 90.
Yes.
Till you're 90.
Yo, this is hilarious.
90.
Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds is so funny.
Like, dude, they were slamming Box
Oh.
left and right. Oh
Mhm.
my God, I loved it. I was
Yep.
loving it.
So good, so good.
No,
I saw it
no,
with
they
Pete.
killed him. We're bringing him back. We're
Yeah.
bringing him back. They killed him. We're bringing him back.
Yeah.
It's not new for me, but it is for Disney.
Now hold on. I'm gonna change the direction of this again. And so
Oh, not them again.
now hold on. So
It's all
I'm gonna give everyone a chance to ask them a question. So I'm gonna mute everyone's mics for the moment. There we go. So welcome to Children of Primus. What is your name, sir?
Hi guys, my name's Basil.
Basil, how's it going?
Pretty good. Yourself?
So I'm doing well. So, are you a Transformers fan?
I do enjoy some Transformers. I like talking about it. Like I
Cool.
said before, Bumblebee's my favorite Transformer.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone on the panel to ask you a question each, and you answer them. So I'm going to go over to Mr. Magnus. Mr. Magnus, do you have a question for him?
Do you own any Transformers? Or do you
Only
just watch the
Transformers
movies?
fan?
Do you
I've
own
just
any
watched the
Transformers
movies.
figures?
Oh. I think I do
Feathers.
have a Bumblebee in my room. Yes, I do have a Bumblebee in my room.
Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go over to one of our other members. Oh, hold on, just before he gets a question, but Mr. Magnus, show your collection again.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Nice. So now a Toy Warp Vintage Reviews on YouTube has a question for you.
All right. What's your favorite Transformers movie?
I'm gonna have to go with the OG, number 1. That's my favorite.
The 86 movie or the 07 movie?
Hey, the 86 movie.
Oh, far out. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now
You got some points there.
there we go. Okay. So I'm going to go over to Deceptikitty. Mr. Deceptikitty, you have a question for him.
Yeah, I do have a question. So your favorite character is Bumblebee. Now, I'd like to know, would you roll with Bumblebee in the heat of action?
You know, I think even though Bumblebee has some disadvantages in the size and the weapons, I think that he's the smartest Transformer, and he could get me out of anything. And I think he's one of the Transformers that would sacrifice himself for the person he's trying to protect. So I would roll with Bumblebee.
That's dope, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you, man.
Cool. So now let me go over to SETTOM. So you have a question for the young man.
I guess show him the Google search for Black Arachna, and then he can answer the question if he thinks that's an actual Transformer character or some freaky World 34 artist original character. It's a safe
Okay.
to work search.
Actually, let me see if I can quickly find
I posted
that.
it in the chat.
There we go.
Big
This is
paragraph
making me
title.
want to cry.
Oh, I can check it out in the chat. Can I click?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I have the image, and I'm going to bring it up as
Oh,
well.
I see her. Yeah.
Can you believe she's an actual Transformer character, or is she some weird World 34 fan creation? What do you think she is?
Oh, is the test?
Yep.
That was a
think she's just
sarcastic
fan-
question. But
I think she's just a fan creation. Hello?
oh, well, wait, I didn't hear what you said.
I think she's just a fan creation. I saw that shit on like DeviantArt. I don't know about
She's
that.
actually an official character.
Really?
And she, a few years ago, she had a toy that had actual lady lumps. When you transform her into a robot.
I
And
don't
when
know
I
about
bought
that.
that toy, at my local comic shop, my friend who lives a few doors down to me, he was teasing me. He's like, "Oh, you're buying yourself a girlfriend for the night." I'm like, "Screw you, Pete."
Did it ever come out the box?
What?
Did it ever come out the box?
Yeah, I took it out the box. Yeah, he has it. The one on the yellow one, the yellow and black one. That's the figure I'm talking about.
Was she bigger or was it that size? I think that size is okay. A little bit bigger is a little bit. I don't know.
Well, the fan art is obviously the exaggerated a lot more. Kind of like if you know, like Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. The fan art makes her look like she has like water balloons.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Listen. I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. But I need to know. No, come back, Sebastian. Sebastian needs to know whether or not we have any sponsors and whether or not he's won any prizes. And this is why I didn't want to interrupt. This is why he has to go, because one of my nephews is very, very well behaved on the basketball court and not always everywhere else. And so, so go ahead. So what has Sebastian won? Tell us. Deceptikitty, do you want to? take over and tell us what he's won?
You've won one of our luxurious cruise lines to the Bahamas.
Say, come on, you're winning too. Everybody's a winner. All right, I gotta get these kids back home to their moms. Send them to bed. Yeah.
Well,
Also,
hold on.
Let me ask my question.
Yep. Professor D, hold on. Impactor has a question. Impactor has a question for them. So Impactor, you asked them your one question.
Listen.
Do you know every Transformer fembot that has been created?
Fuck no.
Oh, hey, this is for these questions are for like the children's inappropriate live stream questions because this is sexual innuendos, but for kids. So no, Impactor. Just tell these guys what they won, and then you guys can have a play date later, okay? Because I know your bedtime is coming up soon as well, Impactor. So, Deceptikitty, over to you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't have my bedtime.
I asked the question. It's Impactor has a question for.
No, these guys don't have a bedtime either.
Then Bumblebee. The reason why I wouldn't charge him with Bumblebee for you basically is because, well, if you've ever seen the OG episodes, Bumblebee legitimately leaves Sam behind, Spike behind, and doesn't come back for him.
Exactly. I don't think he'd do. I'd be good to Bumblebee.
One last question for your nephews, which Charlie C has asked in the comments: is Rumble blue or red?
Oh, good.
Okay, good. Rumble is Rumble blue or red?
Oh, don't ask me some shit like that. You know I know this. Come on. Come on. Don't ask me some shit.
Seriously. Wait, they didn't get to hear what
the
they
color
won.
right here.
Okay, no, he's got to show you his toy. Yeah, we haven't seen any Transform. We've been on the stream for like 20 minutes. We got to see some toys. Oh wow, you got that Unicron! Wicked.
That's sick. Fucking how much was that?
Oh, it's not Unicron. Oh, okay.
Holy shit!
The glorious Jetfire.
Oh, that's wicked. Okay, give it up.
And the guy who says too much heroic nonsense.
And over here, some more toys.
That's a planet.
All right, that's pretty dope. But so, Big Bill, what do you got to demonstrate?
And over here, some more toys.
Megatron's dragon form. And I have one. A doctor you really do not want to have as an actual realistic doctor. He will more likely break your teeth instead of fix your teeth.
There.
Because he's better at breaking things than fixing things.
That's fucked, but that's pretty cool.
Spin and Spinister.
Okay, set them by. You got something? Oh, Menasor.
Menasor, I haven't seen one that cool.
She said. Ah! Shut up, Jamie. Got it.
I think I have the best Transformer here, a chair.
That's official.
That's an official chair.
Wait, can we see the chair?
Also, for that question of Rumble, here's Rumble.
There, you see? There, what color is he?
Obviously blue.
As if you didn't know.
Blue and purple, so more of a light blue and purple.
Do you know who my uncle is?
That's still up for debate, though.
I think it will be up for debate for at least another like 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And here's his counterpart, the red one, Frenzy. Both brothers.
Impactor's pushing buttons here.
Yeah.
Wait, how am I doing that?
So the story is, Impactor, if you don't know, the original Frenzy came out in the G1 box and it was labeled Rumble. Like the red one was labeled Rumble and the blue one was
I
labeled.
saw that.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Even
but
the
in the
Studio Series box
cartoon,
shows.
but in the cartoon, it was the opposite. So it was like, well, which one is which?
Yeah. But how many people on screen actually experienced that? Like, because I know you experienced that, Impactor?
He's a time traveler.
Oh, I forgot.
Not
Yeah.
time travel. Studio Series did with me. Studio Series
Oh,
labeled
nice.
Frenzy Rumble.
We just saw Deadpool.
So
Time
no,
traveling
but that's
happens.
the whole. No, guys, this is the whole point. Like, let me end on this point, and let me, guys, give me the floor for 1 second. Let me do my concluding line because that's brilliant. What, like, I totally wasn't expecting Impactor to say that. So yeah, okay, here we got full screen. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna say goodbye to my nephews, but first I'll give a little speech. Okay. So here's what it is. Impactor, who this is our first time being on stream together, so bless up. I've been waiting to be on stream with you. And that's why I brought my boys over here. If you want to play basketball sometime, whatever, we're ready. Yeah, exactly. But keep it a little quieter because we are out here and we want to respect the people in the neighborhood. We don't scare everybody. The thing is that I totally didn't expect Impactor to say that he could have possibly experienced that. And then I heard the joke, he's a time traveler, but no, this is what we're doing with Transformers. Like, that's how we make it ours, is by making it our culture. We invent our narratives. We take the materials that we get from the toys or from the stores. We make up our stories and re-experience it. And so he really is like re-experiencing these same things. And that's why, like, these questions, asking the young brother, and I was so proud of him for standing up for himself when I was like, yo, Bumblebee trash. And he's like, actually, sir, I like these qualities. And then you guys gave it to him too. Well, what about this? So, like, this is what it's about. It's like expressing all our different kinds of ideas and our energies, aggressive and also loyally. Like, what are my rights if the cops pull me over?
Miranda rights.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to defend yourself. You have the right to an attorney.
Oh, Miranda, like you mean that girl Miranda? Like, now don't flip into that. No, maybe stay loyally. Like,
No,
Miranda,
I
I know
remember.
Miranda. I got my Miranda. Right, son. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, over to you guys. We're done our sketch for the night. And pow, 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 pow.
Fresh Prince and the Boys.
Wait, before you people leave, this is what Impactor is known for.
Yeah,
I am known for.
You got to see what Impactor is known for. And Impactor, we have a question for you. That's him.
Nice.
Okay, so that's
stop motion.
Yeah. So you're gonna subscribe to his channel.
Yo, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. My phone's dead though.
Me too. I'm gonna subscribe.
Don't worry.
Simple enough. You just see my name.
That's awesome.
You got your subscribers, but I got a question for you, Impactor. Now that you've seen us do our little skit, and like some of it worked, some of it didn't, we just tried out live. Like, what would be the name of my show that I do with my nephews? Now that you've seen this thing, you give it a name.
I'm trying to think here.
Slam dunk with Professor D.
Bang!
Soundwave and his kids.
Is your name Inspector? You gotta let Impactor answer. All of us want to answer because it's a good question, but let him answer.
My honest opinion with how you're with those two with you, it'd have to be Soundwave and Rumbles, and Frenzy. It'd have to be something intertwining.
Okay, so I'm Soundwave, and these are my crazy cassettes.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Or am I Blaster and his crazy cassettes? Because
his cassettes aren't crazy.
What?
Blaster's cassettes aren't crazy. The sound waves
yeah, but
are.
What if they smoked too much energon tubes?
Weed Crazomatic.
Then it'd be Sound Blaster. Then it would be Sound Blaster and his crazy cassettes.
Oh, Sound Blaster and his crazy. There you go within the black because I'm all. Oh, let me put my shirt back on. I'm sorry. Stop that.
Honey, where is my
shirt? You ever tried the famous cereal brand?
Okay, yeah, Sound Blaster. Look, I'm sorry. Sound Blaster. Black and white, right? You got it. All right, guys, it was wonderful. Hey, you guys got to say our outro before you go. These guys, they're learning this now. You say until all are one.
Never back down.
No, that's close.
Thank you for playing.
Never give up. All right, he's got some. Let's hot rod over here, by the way. So where's Anthony? We got no Anthony, so he's being the hot rod.
Damn.
Okay, never back
Never
down.
give up.
Never give up. That's true.
Amazing.
That's right. All right, now get out there. Okay, Pete. Last. Can I sign off, Spin?
You can sign off, sir.
See you around.
Thank you, guys. You know I'm watching from from wherever I am in the world.
All right.
Thank you for joining, guys.
And
I am back on a 4 o'clock schedule, so this is time for me to tune out. It's 9 o'clock here. 4 o'clock comes around pretty early.
See you,
So, deuces.
Take
Mr.
care,
Have a good
sir.
week.
You
Ciao,
too.
ciao, Mr. Magnus.
As
Till
we
all in one.
Till all in one.
to all in one. As we're wrapping up for the evening, Rev J's mental journey says howdy, howdy, Toy Warp, and everyone on the panel and in the chat. Howdy.
Thanks for tuning in, man. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. Just getting around to the end where we're gonna wrap up for the evening. Over to Impactor, what do you have coming out for the upcoming week?
Well, for me, finally, after a little while, so I left my Optimus Prime at my aunt's house, so I'm right now still waiting to get that back so I can finish the old stop motion that I was working with Jetfire and all the parts combining onto him. And well, the stop motion I showed you with Knockout is a Transformers Prime illusion, the old episode where he went up against RC and Bumblebee, and then I added a transformation of his own. That's going to be soon posted. And then if you guys have seen on my channel, I'm doing Dark of the Moon stuff. The goal is to post the entire movie. And I have done that in the past. I recreated all 2007. But with Deceptikitty, our cats can be very destructive. Am I correct?
Tell me about it.
I
I got scars to prove it.
Oh, trust me too. I have scars to prove it. They've all healed up. But my cat decided to delete, like step all over my computer and everything, and delete my full Transformers in 2007 stop motion.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Cat ate my digital work.
And now I'm doing Dark of the Moon, and Dark of the Moon might be a little bit more secure since I'm doing it a different way.
Okay. I love how you made the mouth move on that, the last one there.
I did that entire part. The goal is to do a part 2 where I have Optimus do a speech and everything. And that knockout stop motion I showed you guys I did yesterday, and then this is for Cybertron fans. Go. For Cybertron fans for Fall of the Cybertron.
Oh.
Because I've done a bunch of Fall of Cybertron transformations. I did Jetfire over here. Yeah, it turns out I realized a bunch of the things for Throne 30s and how they did Jetfire. I realized he's the closest you'll ever get to a gamer edition like Jetfire. Or like
Cool.
if you're like for kids back then, whoever played Fall of Cybertron, basically. If you want to have like a Fall of Cybertron Jetfire, this is gonna be best what you get.
Nice. RJ Eagle says, very cool stop motion impactor. And actually, that last one I want to see again, because that's one style of transformation that I find at times is lost in a lot of media, where it's like it's almost the jazz style of transformation, just having a bit of a flair and finesse in it and not just the straight transformation.
That's what Transformers definitely
Are you
needs. Is
talking
like
about
each character has
Sideswipe?
their own style of
This
transformation.
this one I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with sideswipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
got the flair to it there.
Yeah, but when this part,
Yeah.
like he's breakdancing while transforming. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
I have plans to do Jazz's corkscrew, his Cybertronian transformation for Fall Cybertron.
Nice.
Cool. That's what
Okay.
really. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, since Impactor, since you like the old High Moon games, I know yesterday I saw the redeco the troop builder that's based off the barricade mode from the first wave of Gamer Edition. I saw him yesterday in GameStop, so I can't remember who else was coming out in that wave, but you might see him around soon in your area in Penn
You
State.
guys got me wanting to play that game again.
The only Fall Cybertron game I have is the like the fun game where you have to beat Tripticon, and it's for the Wii. So I'm pretty much playing virtual reality except without the goggle, the whatever thing on.
Cool. And now we're gonna swing over to SETTOM. Actually, with a
We want to
comment
show
from
one more
Rev
stop
J.
motion after all this.
Okay, after all this, and Rev J says, by the way, Toy Warp, I love the new display cases, which yeah, seen in the group, in the group chats, like those are amazing. We'll come back over to you, SETTOM. What do you have coming up for the week?
Seem to finally be starting to get back into a routine where I'm at least posting some sort of IG stories, whether it's sharing other people's stuff or that I like, or just resharing some older stuff, and then at least posting some a few new posts. Normally just in a big chunk, at least once a week. I'm not the type to do the whole a post every day. I'd rather do quality over quantity, but at least I'm keeping engaged, like by doing the stories and talking to other content creators and close to, I know I talked to those was it a week or two ago? Those two girls were in Kyoto, Japan, in the kimonos that I shared on the Facebook group.
Yes.
So I know the one, she follows me on Twitch, and then she knows I do the stuff with you guys, but via YouTube. So I've been starting. Hopefully this week after tomorrow, or whenever I get to it this week, will be third week, and then hopefully I'll keep it up with putting new stuff on both SETTOM Arts and Boobs and Bots. So
nice.
Hopefully I'll keep that up. I'll probably put those turtle pictures that we were sharing earlier probably on Boobs and Bots, and I think I had some stuff I can't think of what it was right now on SETTOM Arts, what I was going to be posting on there, but I think I was going to look up some old dance photography and just some cultural stuff, because since I talked to what's their names, Zarina and Tanuki so much, and I know the one she dances. I have a lot of old dance photography. I just so I'm gonna look up some some photography that I've been meaning to put up and get some older stuff up and try to get some newer stuff up too, like I've been doing. So
nice. Over to Toy Warp. What do you have coming up this week? And yes, do tell us a bit about the cases, because I know you have been putting in pictures everywhere on them, and they look impressive.
Well, thank you. This week, let's just say last week on Toy Warp, of course, check out the Car Crush video. I think that turned out really, really well, considering that when I was doing all the editing for it, there was some really heavy lines showing up, I think, from the LED lights. So the fact that it didn't come out terrible on YouTube, that's a blessing. Over on Cruisers Motorsports, I'm going to be making a video on it. As I mentioned after stream last week, I'm kind of a ship nerd, ocean liner nerd. So cruiser stickers, they're available through eBay. I am going to be giving these away. If you go to Save SS United States of America website, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to be making a video of this over on Cruisers. I'm going to be giving away the stickers for anybody that can show me the receipt for giving $25 or more to the ship. Do $50, nice. And I'll throw in the big 30-inch cruiser stickers too. Just short backstory. The ship has been moored in Philadelphia for 20 years now. She lost her berth, so right now it's a real scramble to get her moved, and they need a lot of money to move it. Trying to save her from the scrapyard. So anybody that can show me the receipt from given to SS United States of America gets free cruiser stickers.
Nice. And over to Deceptikitty. Actually, unmute your mic. There we go. Mouse is all over the place. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I had a lot of things planned for this upcoming week. This week, I was planning on working on some new merchandise for Deceptikitty, particularly stickers and media like that, shirts and mugs and of that nature. However, I got really bogged down. I couldn't meet a lot of my goals that I was planning on doing for last week. So it might be just a game of catch up this week, unfortunately. I do have a live stream that I'm planning on doing about the Headmaster's Famicom Disk System game. I have a video that I'm already working on. It's a review of this Transformers 86 vinyl record that I just got.
Nice.
I have to listen to it to finish the rest of it. I got the unboxing and the complaining about the unfinished vinyl part, and then off to the actual listening. And yeah, more work on the Deceptikitty website, and releasing that demo of Mystery of Convoy this week, which I felt wasn't polished enough to release as of yet. And I'm sure I had a few other things lined up to put in this week, but I doubt I'll be getting to that anyway. So I'll save that to mention next week.
Okay, cool. And actually, just before we sign off, Professor D says, yeah, Impactor wanted to say more about your stop motion, but it's great. And Impactor, I know you had one more thing you wanted to show us before we sign off for the evening.
So, for how you were talking about with the old age of all the stop motions and how what you were talking about, the one great thing is I like how we can do this. I still can do like the old show designs. I can do the like I have learned how to do the show stuff, like how you can have the special effects in the background when they're moving everywhere from like RID or something of the sorts. And
Nice.
also 50 subscribers is soon coming up.
Oh.
I now have 46. I need 4 more.
Awesome. Who's your biggest inspiration for stop motion?
I honestly don't know, basically, because it kind of came on to me from another YouTuber that back then I'd be on my mom's phone, like on my computer. I had my mom's account for a very long time, and so I'd comment as my mom, but then put in that I'm a person, not a person of my mom, and so basically they ended up sending my mom about the idea of stop motion to me, basically, technically. And as 2023 of June started up, my mom gave me her phone, and she downloaded the app on her phone. And the day before I went for vacation for a week, we were in a Friendlies, and I brought my Revenge of the Fallen Stews series sideswipe with me, and I did a stop motion with the very first one, not bad. And my visual effects are getting better because I've now learned how to do a special item called this.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow. Like that's like Optimus Prime death scene type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn Ironhide in his iron form. Or as you said, basically do an Optimus Prime death. I can turn him into full iron.
Cool.
And stop motion series is soon coming up. And it's going to be a big one. Each of these being 3 minutes long, which is gonna, I'm saying, take me a week to do, basically. Can you guys hear the audio?
Very subtly. Wow.
So if you find it on YouTube, you'll find it basically. It's going to be it's going to be more of a bloodshed for the Autobots, except it's going to be less killing off everybody's beloved Autobots. It's going to be 86 except in 3 parts, kind of, except we're not killing off like Gears, we're not killing off Ironhide and Ratchet, we're not killing off any of them. So we will kill off Optimus.
Always. Optimus has to die in every variation.
One thing I do have to say is with how Optimus died. I watched the 86 movie. I watched all the Bayverse first before I ever watched G1. So I was pretty much okay with the deaths of the Autobots. Matter of fact, I was oohing and ahhing all over 86 movies Shuttle Attack.
Cool. So as we
Now
end the evening, so we're gonna end the stream. Rev J's mental journey says please stay safe with the Storm Toy War.
Yeah, you too. And the heavy bands are heading your way, man. So stay safe.
Cool. And it also says drop a link for Impactor, and I will sub, which all of our separate links and separate channels are in the description, including Impactors. So we always ask everyone, like our videos, subscribe to all of our different channels. Some ideas that we have working in the background will be kind of like a live stream network, which will feature different content creators, different content creators and channels. So every night of the week will basically be a live stream. So we suggest everyone to like and suggest all to all the channels, like and subscribe over to Impactor's channels, Deceptikitties, Toy Warps and Cruisers, to SETTOM Box, to our channel, and and we'll have more cool things coming up in the next couple weeks, including a couple interviews that we're slowly lining up. So that's it. So I thank you guys for taking your time to hang out, and I thank everyone in the comments for taking their time and hanging out. And as we always say, till all are one.
Till all are one.